This is Mrs. Zappia with a lesson on dividing rational numbers. Our key concept is to divide fractions, multiply by the reciprocal of the divisor, which is the second number. The steps are to rewrite whole numbers or mixed numbers in the form of a fraction with just a numerator and a denominator. Then rewrite the division problem as a multiplication problem. Remember to leave the first fraction alone, change multiplication to division, and write the reciprocal of the divisor, which is the second number. Then simplify the first. Remember to do that diagonally. This replaces dividing by the greatest common factor later. Then multiply your numerators, multiply your denominators. Finally, simplify if necessary. In example 1, first, practice writing the reciprocal of each number. The reciprocal of 1 over 3 is 3 over 1. 6 as a fraction is 6 over 1, so its reciprocal would be 1 over 6. 1 and 2/5, first write it as a fraction. 5 times 1 plus 2. That gives us 7/5, and then the reciprocal would be 5/7. Pause the video and complete the next 3 problems. Check your work and continue to the next page. Example 2. So we have 1/3. Remember to change division to multiplication and use the reciprocal of the second number. Then we want to see if we can simplify first. 3 and 9 have a common factor of 3, so I'm going to divide by the greatest common factor. 3 goes into 3 one time, replace that with 1. 3 goes into 9 3 times, replace that with 3. Now multiply your numerators, 1 times 3, and your denominators, 1 times 5. 3/5 is the answer. Example 3. 5/8 multiply. First, write this as a fraction. That would be 6 over 1, and then the reciprocal would be 1 over 6. Then we want to check and see if we can simplify anything ahead of time. Remember to look on the diagonal. 5 and 6 have no common factors. 8 and 1 have no common factors besides 1. So we just multiply our numerators, 5 times 1, our denominators, 8 times 6, and our answer is 5/48. Example 4. Convert your fractions to improper fractions. So we have 6 plus 5 is 11, divided by 6 plus 2 is 8/3. Now rewrite this as a multiplying by the reciprocal problem. Check to see if you can simplify. 3 and 6 have a common factor, so we will divide both of those by 3. Divide by 3. 3 goes into 6 twice. 3 goes into 3 once. Now multiply your numerators, multiply your denominators, and the answer is 11/16. In example 5, first write 6 as a fraction. Now rewrite your problem. 6 over 1 multiply by the reciprocal times 6 over 5. Check on the diagonal to see if you can simplify ahead of time. You cannot simplify there. There we go. And these have no common factors either. So we'll simply multiply our numerators, multiply your denominators, and simplify. 5 goes into 36, 7 times with 1 remaining. 7 1/5 is your answer. Pause the video and complete the Your Turn questions. When you are ready, resume the video to check your work. Check your work for the Your Turn problems. And that concludes our video on dividing fractions. In this lesson, you have learned to divide fractions.